How's it going, everybody, and welcome to episode number 24 of the Master League featuring Ted Lasso. We're winding down the season here in the final month. We've only got 4 matches left in the regular season to see it out. And hopefully we can make some noise here, make a last effort push to get into the mid-table. Match day number 43 sees Newcastle United travel to Loftus Road to take on QPR. Here's the lineup Ted Lasso has brought out. Smithy's got to get a start in net. I just feel like Miguel's just not getting the job done for us. He's leaked too many goals this season. I just don't know. He hasn't really settled in, and the glimpses he's shown have been okay, but he's been giving up a lot of chances. So we're going to give Smithy's an opportunity to see maybe if he can prove he could be a solid, maybe starter for next season, or I see him as a backup, but maybe he could win that number 1 spot back. He's got Cochran and Nua in front of him. Pinellas and Perch, the standard back four that we've been using most of the season. They need to be on their toes here against Newcastle. Chiravella playing DMF once again with Van de Boomen. Worked that combination in that midfield, that DMF, CMF respectively, has worked pretty well for us. Celia and Yenny on the wings. Redmond's out with bad form, so he's not be able to make it for this match. Zolik's going to be attacking mid between the wingers, and Poulter is going to get another opportunity to go up top. Hopefully can get a goal for us, because he has been on a bit of a drought as of late. And it is a very hazy May day here in London, but the fans are going to turn up here for what could be an interesting matchup against Rafa Benitez's, can't even say his name, Newcastle United, who are in the thick of the fight for the playoffs right now, and they're even going to have a shot at getting automatic promotion. So they're going to be coming out guns a-blazing. QPR, they need to show some resiliency here. Plays it back. Nice ball over the top. Poulter's there. Can he? He brings it down. Oh, Poulter still got it, and another big save by the keeper. Oh, an early chance there. Now pressing forward. Finds Chiravella in space. What's he going to do with it here? Finds Yenny. What can he do with it? Nice ball whipped in, and a powerful header from Poulter, and it's 1-0. What a bit of build-up there. Yenny laid it on a platter. Poulter drove it home, and the German extends his team lead in the goal-scoring department. Oh, man, QPR have been knocking on the door here this first half, and they look pretty strong at the moment, and it's a great goal. One more look at it here. Just nice patient build-up. Chiravella made a nice run, waited for Yenny to overlap, and then Yenny in the corner of the box whips a nice ball in. Oh, man, the defender was just falling over himself. I think Newcastle would argue that they had a foul there, but Poulter just won that ball cleanly and just drove it home. Now, Van de Boomen. Didn't get enough of it on there. Hodder! Oh! Hits the side netting. QPR looking dangerous at the moment. Nice ball in there. Low driven. Tried to sneak into the near post, but unfortunately, wrong side of the netting. That's telegraphed. And now Mitrovic is going to try to break on the counterattack now. Oh, he's around a Nuha. Pulls it down. Oh, get rid of it. Mitrovic is in space. Oh, the shot deflected. It's going to go out. And wow, we almost gave away a chance there. We just kind of sprung out on the counterattack. Chiravella wasn't expecting it, and Mitrovic able to get a shot away, but luckily we were defending it well. But it will be a corner for Newcastle. Been pretty poor in these situations all season, the corners. Headed away. Oh, the header, big save. Smithies makes a humongous save off the line there. John Joe, oh, what a ball. Finds Poulter now. What can Poulter do? He's running at the defense here. Poulter, the shot deflected. Headed down. Celia's there. Takes a shot. Deflected. And it's out for a corner. What a bit of play there from Ted Lasso's boys. Poulter did a great job. Almost got a foul called in the box. Shot deflected. Zolik heads it down to Celia, who takes a shot. Just couldn't get it past Sells there. Keeps Newcastle in it. And for Ted Lasso, you got to be feeling pretty confident here. Outside the boot. Poulter takes a touch, and he'll bury that one. It's 2-0. Poulter with the brace, and it was a great ball from the wing there. I believe it was Celia. Just saw the run, lifted it over the line. Line was just kind of off the mark a little bit, and just laid a perfectly weighted ball outside of the boot. Nice touch there. Bring it down on the left foot. Power it with the right foot to the far post. Mitrovic goes down, and Nuha is going to get booked for the yellow card. I think it was an elbow to the face. This is the way Mitrovic reacted. Let's see on the replay. Was it a fair foul? Yeah, he kind of gave him a little elbow shot to the chin. Put it away again, not out though. And now it's picked off by Celia. Celia going to run with it. He's got space. Takes a shot, not on target. Oof. And you can see the defenders backing off because they're pressed way high up the pitch. No, not willing to engage it. Celia, just not a threatening chance there. Ooh, Celia slid in there, takes out the legs of Yenin, and yep, he's in the book for that one. A little bit reckless from Celia. As the young American fullback is trying to work down the wing, got taken out. Over the top, Yedlin. Space opening up here. Nuha just gets rid of it, and it's headed out. Oh, the strike from distance. And Tiote with a nice little volleyed strike, but Newcastle have really not been threatening too much, and great job trying to get that out of the danger zone, and Tiote trying to make something out of this play, but really all for naught there. Ted Lasso looking pretty good here. Good for Celia now. Looking for that hat trick. He's around. Can he finish it? He does. That's a hat trick for Poulter. He's been lacking goals coming into this one. He hasn't started very much for us, but today, in a big match against Newcastle, Poulter has shown what he's capable of with a hat trick here at home. Giving the fans something to cheer about here at the end of the season. Poulter once, I believe, that leading goal scorer of the league. He's been in contention all season, despite not playing every match. But what an argument for it here. We've been just the better side here today. Poulter just muscling his way through. Celia finds a space, waits for that overlap. Defender overcommits, and he just buries it to the near post. And Sells has had a great game snuffing out the runs. But what a touch. Takes that touch on that left foot. It's on the right foot. Just powers it home. And the QPR looking strong here. And there it is. That is the full-time whistle. It is a sound defeat for Newcastle United. QPR roll rough shot on the visitors here tonight at Loftus Road. And it was that man right there, Poulter, who was undoubtedly man of the match. To say that this win came easy was understatement. We dominated Newcastle, and I mean, it was a sloppy match. I don't know if it was the conditions that played a part or just the direct play both sides were doing. It just didn't seem to favor Newcastle in this one. They had a few opportunities, but nothing really to shake a stick at. We looked very lethal today. Poulter is definitely man of the match in my opinion. Had a solid performance. He deserves an 8 for a hat trick. Come on, that's an 8 minimum at least, but definitely man of the match. Just Celia and Yenny. Celia got 2 assists, and I believe Yenny got 1 assist, so great job there. We were solid in the back line. Smithies gets a clean sheet here, so, you know, all in all, this was a fun match to play, even though we really didn't, you know, have too much trouble against the surprisingly off the mark. Against Newcastle, like I said, Newcastle coming in 5-game winning streak, so they were the hot team, but they got cooled off in this one. Match day 44 for QPR sees them travel to Ipswich Town. Here's the lineup Ted Lasso has brought out. Not a lot of changes from the lineup that dominated at home against Newcastle. Smithy's going to stay in net. Just don't feel like Miguel's got it out for him anymore. Calcutta and Nuha, the center backs, with Pinillas and Perch, the fullbacks. Van der Boomen's going to play DMF alongside him. Chiravella at CMF. Zolik and Yini are going to be on the wing, left and right, respectively. Bahabula has come on in the attacking midfield role. Redmond's coming into kind of some poor form, so that's why he is not starting. And Poulter, fresh off his hat trick, is starting up top. Well, it's a cloudy day here, but you know what? The momentum's definitely on Ted Lasso's side here. As the players walk out here, shake hands here at Portman Road. You know, the optimism here for this side is looking very positive for next season as we look to continue our march to the mid-table. See if Van de Boom can whip this in. That's a good ball in. A header! Zolik couldn't keep it down. Two early bites of the cherry for QPR, but not troubling the target at the moment. Back to Yeni. Oh, referee's going to call a foul for that one. And the yellow card's been shown to Bishop. That's his second warning. Second time he's committed a foul. This time it's on Van de Boom, and he slid in late from behind again. Referee had no choice there but to give the yellow. Just too many turnovers here. We're not playing crisp. Passing. Uh-oh. Oh, no! What a save from Smithies. And we are looking bad at the moment defensively, but luckily Smithies saves us. It's a shame we can't see on this angle because Pinellos just didn't even look to clear it. Just kind of stood there. And Williams almost made us pay. Over the top. Oh, no. Sears is in space. Perch has to travel. Oh, big save. No, it's gone in the back of the net. It's an own goal. Oh, Cocker. It just went off his foot. And it's another just bad opportunity. The direct style of play caught us out here. And you can see just they billeted the ball down the wing. Just Sears acres of space. He knew how to pull off. And Cocker, I mean, the shot was just not on target, but Cocker slid in there to clear it. And unfortunately, he clears it into the back of his own net. In it. Van de Boom went into the back of the player, and he's going to get a yellow card. Reckless, yes. I think just frustrated because the pressure's just getting to QPR at the moment, and makes Williams pay for that. And he's not in a good spot here. Header! Oh, it's cleared away off the line. Oh, the rebound just hits the top of the netting. Wow, that was close. Look at this corner, whipped in. Oh, it was Chiravello cleared it off the line. Very nicely done. Dodged another bullet there. And a foul called in the midfield. And the referee's had enough. I would agree. Brew's been all over us here tonight. He's injured Bahambula, and the referee finally puts him in the book. He's had enough. He's had about 4 fouls in this match alone. Just clipping into the behind of players. And Chiravella holding his knee a little bit, but he looks to be okay. Oh, nice moves there. Oh, that's space opening up. And Ipswich Town has just taken the lead in a commanding way. Scoose off the bench. The captain buries it. QPR were just not looking for the long ball at that spot. They were just trying to get pressure. And it's led to a goal here for Ipswich Town. Again, we can't see it because of stupid awnings in this game, but that's okay. What a finish. Just a great finish. And the space was there and no one was marking. We had a double team, but he still found the perfect ball in and able to bury it past Smithies. Long ball over the top. Oh, taken down. Oh, the rebound saved by Smithies. It's another corner. Now the counterattacks have been difficult for Ted Lasso's boys to handle. As they're getting more and more chances here. Smithies makes a brilliant save. But it's Gladwin from distance and just sails that one over the bar. trying to get some opportunities here. We've been shut out here in this game. Well, we have been, but Gladwin just looking to open up the space, brought out the center back, but not on target. Oh, the shot! And he buries it. And it's 3-0. So, Sears taking his putt. And he definitely took his chance there. Wow. Just unbelievable. What's going on here? Just all out of position here. And thought we had it covered, but it's just not to be tonight. Just been outplayed here by a very determined Ipswich Town, and look at this shot. Just patience. Perch can't keep up with him. He's just too tired, and they give up another goal. So we're looking like we're hitting par for this one. Oh, come on. QPR, I think they're just frustrated. Gladwin goes in the books, and that's a frustration foul. Definitely. This game just not gone their way. I mean, we have been attacking more. That's why we've given up 2 goals, but there it is, the final whistle. It's a sound defeat. This game looked like we could have maybe gotten something out of it, but just defensive letdowns lead to a comfortable win for Ipswich Town. Well, you can tell just from that one, we just didn't match up well. We gave up too many chances there in the second half. I mean, that mistake just opened the floodgates, and from then on, it was more of us trying to press the opposition. Just disappointing because all in all, it was a very enjoyable match up until that point, the own goal, but that's the way it goes. And then we press in to try to equalize, and then we give up 2 more. So, not a good day for Ted Lasso. Sears, man of the match. Yep, he did a great job. Yeah, we just didn't have the bite going forward. The direct balls were giving us problems the entirety of this match. And with that, we wrap up this episode and taking a look at the team standings. I think it's safe to say that Aston Villa are the champions of the championship, and they will move up. Norwich is still in a battle with Derby County for that second automatic promotion. Newcastle, Sheffield still got a sniff of it as well. I think those guys, and even any of those 4 teams can snag it, and then they'll have to fight for the playoffs. And then the final playoff spot, Fulham have a point lead over Leeds, and Wolves are in the hunt as well. So going to be interesting, the final episode, who ends up in the playoffs and who's going to be the number 2 seed out of this finished second here in the championship. Us, on the other hand, well, we kind of went par, didn't we, in this episode? We scored 3 in the Newcastle match, then we dropped 3 against Ipswich. Yeah, not exactly ideal, but yeah, it's just been that kind of season for us. We've just been leaking goals, and 70 goals in a season is just abysmal, to say the least. I mean, to be fair, we pressed to try to get a result, and it just wasn't in the cards for us in that last match. But I'm going to end it there. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was good and bad. It just led to, getting that early goal makes the whole difference. And when you try to press to get an equalizer, you end up giving up more goals. But we've got one more episode before we wrap up the season, so we may do a review at the end of that episode. We'll see. It may be a separate episode, but hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video, and I will see you guys next time.